My name is James, and today I'm going to give you my best bets for UFC Macau or UFC China, however you really want to say it. This card is so-so. There definitely are a lot of fighters that I just never even heard of before this, but obviously I've done my research, kind of found my spots that I like. How did we do last weekend, though? Smashed it. So 8 out of 11 for the pick, so 73% accuracy there. Where I went wrong is somehow Damon Jackson got fucking guillotined out of nowhere. So that's great. So lost some money there. And then Karina Silva, I don't know. On paper, it looked like the smart bet. Apparently not. Apparently she has pretty much one round of cardio in her, and then round 3 she gives up. So that's that. Obviously on screen, money lines, favorites, all that kind of stuff. So obviously if you want to see where I went wrong, pause it. If you want to see where I went right, pause it as well. Obviously timestamps in the description while you're down there. Like and subscribe. You know how it goes. And yeah, let's just get into it. Moneyline. Ming Yang Zhang. I think he's a dangerous striker, and he's very dangerous on the ground too. And he's taking on somebody like Ozzy Diaz, who has a chin problem. And in my eyes, same thing, can hit hard. This could go either way. I just like the side of Zhang. I think he has far more experience. He's an up-and-comer, holds big power, and can get it to the ground and submit people. So in my eyes, just the better fighter in a fight. So I like that. Lona Capican, I think these odds are a little bit wide because, he's taking on somebody like Jose Archer, who is undefeated. I just think the difference here is going to be the speed of Lona. Right, his hand speed is unreal. He has some of the cleanest knockouts there are. Just in, out with 1-2s, and it just knocks out people. He's very impressive, and I'm very excited to see this fight, to see actually how good he is against, obviously, just a tough guy like Jose Archer, who does train out of the shooter box gyms in Brazil, so with Charles Oliveira's, that kind of style. So if he throws anything and everything, that kind of thing, but I just think he's going to get hit too much, and you cannot get hit by somebody like Lona. He has great power too. Then everybody's favorite, Wang Kong. So the Joker. We all know who Wang Kong is. She obviously had that impressive knockout. That's not really her style, but she is a very impressive striker and obviously a very impressive kickboxer there. Any amount of research will tell you that she beat, obviously, Valentina Shevchenko, so the champion of that division. Wang is she's a pretty straightforward pick here. Gabriella is not going to be the better striker in this, and she doesn't really have a threat of takedowns, so it does make sense why the odds are there. I don't know what I want to do with it yet, because, again, the odds are getting kind of out of reach to make any money with them, especially because she is semi-untested within the whole MMA sphere. So, I don't know. We'll see, but I think she is a pretty straightforward lock there. And then next, underdog time. Nicholas Malta. I don't really have the greatest breakdown on this one, because honestly, I could see either guy winning. It's just, I just have a feeling that Malta's got this. I think he holds a big power. He's Brazilian, so he's got that grit in him in a sense. And yeah, he can take it down to the ground if he wanted to. Obviously, Machete, there's something about him I just don't like. Okay, he is good. He does have the length advantage here, and he can hold in the strike, and he's tough, all that kind of stuff. Has decent power. It's just he takes people like subpar to decisions, and it's just like, why are you doing that? Do more. You're taking Gabriel Benitez to a decision. You should be finishing him. And I think if you put Mota in front of Benitez, Mota's going to finish him. So I like Mota. He finished Tom Nolan too, who obviously Tom Nolan is a prospect at one point in time, but he just has a chin issue as well. But that's beside the point. We get a little bit sidetracked. Quang Li taking on Long Zhao. Quang Li can win this, which is the reason why he is in the underdog pick. Reason being, he does have the forward pressure. He throws a lot of strikes, he throws a lot of kicks, that kind of style, and he's just constantly moving forward. I'm personally on the Long Zhao side because, if you're moving forward, the takedowns are going to be there, and I think Long Zhao is going to get the takedowns and just control the fight, probably to a decision. So Quang Li, obviously, if he lands a lucky punch, stops the takedowns, he is going to be the better striker, so he definitely does have a way to win. I just don't think it's going to happen, but it's definitely a possibility, which is why the odds are close there. And then next, I don't even know how I'm going to say this, Nang Yang Zhanggal Tamara Beverdol. Yeah, that was probably an insult to his name there, but I'm going to go with him. He's an undefeated fighter. Obviously, Carlos Hernandez, he's actually decent. And obviously, he has the UFC experience, where Taramendol does not. But he is an undefeated guy. He does hold good power. And yeah, I just think he has a chance, and he is a deadly guy on the ground too. Like if he gets you on the ground and submits you, he's angry. Bad man. Let's just move on to the prop bets here. Zhang by KO or sub, it's just how he's going to win. The fight's not going to go to the distance, so obviously explains the negative 200 there. Peter Yan, I'm on his side. I think KO or decision. Figgy obviously could find a way to win. I think if he does win, it is going to be a decision, but he's cardio. We still don't know how he's going to look in the later rounds, and we know Peter Yan can go there and obviously find great success. Kong Wang, she's either going to knock out Gabriel, or she's going to be tough and get a decision, so I like that bet there. Olberg, I'm on his side for that fight. Honestly, you could pick either guy by KO and you probably have a good chance. Cavacan, same thing. I think he's going to either knock out Jose because of the hand speed, or good back and forth but squeak out a decision. And then Long Zhao, if he gets it to the ground, I can see a sub coming, or if not, he's going to tough it out, get the ground control, and just get a nice little decision. Favorite time, let's move on to the parlays. Parlays, the 3 parlays at the top there, my bread and butter, okay? We don't lose these. We have the Green Bets parlay. It's Lock City. It's going to hit. I'm pretty high on Yang Xiaonan. I think Richie is an okay fighter. She has great clinch work, but that's it. Yang Jianan, sorry, I'm getting the names mixed up here. Yang Jianan, she took Wei Li to a decision, and she had great moments in that fight. She fights like a top contender. She probably will be the champion once Wei Li ages out. So I'm going Yan. I'm pretty confident on her. And then Zhao Kang Fen. Another name that you might not kind of really know, but the takedowns are going to be there for her, and I just think she's the better fighter than Ming Shi, who I think has a lot of stuff to work on. Ming Shi's also 30. I like the bigger girl in this, which is going to be Feng Shakang, or however you say her name. So Lock City, negative 110. Love to see it. Nicholas Mota and Long Zhao. I have a thing where I can pick the first 2 fights 100% of the time, 90% of the time. Okay, so Mota, he's my pick, just gut feeling. It could go Machete though. And then Long Zhao could go Quang Li. So honestly, really risky for that one. So I'd probably stay away if I was you, but I'm just going to put it on there because that's my thing. Plus 353. We did hit a pretty juiced one last weekend with Mora and Elia at plus 186. So great value there. But this one, a little bit more riskier. And then the round line parlay. Feng Shi, Richie Yang, and Long and Li. If Long can get the takedowns, it's definitely going over 1.5. So I'm on the favor of definitely doing this one a 1.5 parlay kind of thing for all 3 fights. If you want to get some more value, definitely go the 2.5 there. Honestly, I think all 3 of them are gonna hit. So I think I might sprinkle a little bit of both actually. Next, it's just the 2-leg parlay. Peter Yan and Yang Jianan. So 2 Yan parlay. This seems to be the parlay of the week for pretty much everybody, and I'm on it. I think it's going to hit, so let's see how that one goes. And then next, Yao Zhang Fang and Kong Wang. Fang, pretty confident in her. I think she's going to get takedowns, and Kong Wang, the value's kind of gone, but the knockout should be there for her. And then the next parlay we got is Zhang, same thing, knockout. Olberg, same thing, knockout. So throw them together, negative 122, great value. So that was the video, guys. Like and subscribe if you liked it, of course. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and hopefully we make some money this weekend. I'm tired of this 1-week losing streak. We were on a heater. We're going 3 weeks in a row. 3 weeks in a row making money, and then we kind of a little setback, but slingshot theory. You got to go back a little bit to propel yourself forward. So that was the video, guys. Let's make some money.